I think I've made my selection, my choice, and it's gonna be what I called here GTK stack horizontal Glade, which will end up into a border. So we're on XFC now, so see how it will look. You can quit this thing. You can say page 1, page 2, page 3. So in my case, building, scripting and installing, I think I've took us gathering pages or tabs where I can put things in, and always can have a second, a fourth one, a fifth one. This can grow, right? This has growth potential. Or I put it horizontally, right? Kind of like this. And as a result, this is the GTK stack horizontal. Let's save you, my friend. And let's continue with that particular one. So that's my code. That's nothing really. This is the size of the code. 7.6 kilobytes. That's it. 7.6. Let's move this to where it's supposed to be. Control C. Our project is an ArcoLinux app Glade development. User, share, and here it is. Now we're gonna name the GUI all in the same way, and I do believe it's small g GUI and so on, but let me have a look. So we have the same code as Drunken Alcoholic, my teacher, has given me. So I need to go to there, Python Glade, originals, and this is what I've made. Nope, this is what I've made. GUI Glade. So let's rename everything the way he does. So the Glade thing, G is Glade, and then we're gonna make the GUI. So our reference or code, when we talk to each other, we have the same code. So this one needs to go, and this needs to be the one that's on top of everything. So I need to keep on developing. Now, I'm not in a tiling window manager anymore, which is not ideal for me. But we can do already a little bit of job here, little things here, and that's this one. That's a GTK window. Resizable or not, I'll decide later. So now it's resizable, and I'm gonna center it in the middle. It was already okay. Packing, common, and then there is a width request here. We can activate. Yeah, something happened in XFC. My buttons are not visible. So it is already activated. And for signals, that's later. Then we go deeper. GTK fixed. What did we do there? An ID, a packing, a common. Nothing to do. GTK header. GTK header, general, custom title, ArcoLinux application, or the other way around, right? This is the ArcoLinux application. I'll add Glade, so you know it's that one, and just ArcoLinux at the bottom. And for the rest, I'm gonna stay away from everything except show window controls, which is actually on, as you see, right? So again, click this, click that, done. Super Q for the tiling window managers, guys. The packing, the common, and all that, okay. Then to the GTK fixed. In the GTK fixed, we have a stack, and that's now this size. Okay, and then we have GTK fixed in there. So let's change the size. GTK1. Can I change this? Watch out where you are. GTK stack. That's fixed. That's the stack. I need to have the stack and try to drag it to make it bigger. Shift is not working. This is not working. I got the GTK fixed here. Maybe I should just clean it up a little bit by doing it all over again. So this one I really don't need. Can I or not change things in here? So this is GTK fixed. Can this be changed? What if I deleted this and deleted that, and though try to change the size of that thing? I need to have 3 of them, 3 pages. That's clear. We can have this one. Sometimes it has effect or not. Transition slide down, I like that. And then the packing, 85, how about 90? Then this changes. Common with request. So I'll go for 750. Sure. And this is almost it, maybe 450. Then I like to drag it again to make it a little bit more. Let's calculate a little bit. This is a GTK window of 800 by 600. Okay. And in here we're gonna put a stack 800, and we stay away 30 from the side, which means that we need to 800 minus 30 with request. What's this? That's too big. 30, so 740 then. Yeah, so that's 30 and 30. And can't I just drag it? Or am I not allowed to drag this thing? He is a bit strange in XFCE. It is a bit different. Anyway, this looks good by this side and maybe by that side. So if we go and click, we have this. Now on the GTK fixed, no, on the GTK, I go to general, I go to the next page, I'm gonna add a container, GTK fixed, but I had another idea. What if, go away, what if I use in the GTK fixed, and that's aligned, good enough for me, maybe a little bit more to the top. So common, general, packing, position, not really. I am looking at the GTK stack, right? So ID, packing, common, with requests. All right, let's see. What if I took in the container? Is it called a frame? I think it is. A frame. And inside that frame, I really can't change. What did I do? That's something else. It's Control Z. Inside the fixed container, GTK frame, click. So now I've got the GTK frame, GTK alignment. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. decision time, right? GTK fixed. And in here, we're gonna just do a label. GTK stack again, general, edit page, again a fixed. And that one, GTK stack, edit page, container, fixed. That one, let's put something in there so we see something. And let's put something in here so we see something. And then save. So I want to have this. Can you resize it? Not at the moment, I think. So I've left it to off, which is okay, maybe. We'll see. There is no little logo up there. So we can add a little logo of, let's see, ArcoLinux logos, lots of logos. The smallest one, this is, I think, a very small one. Properties are, no, not small. Here they are, 100 by 100. Here's another small one. So, gonna take this one, copy. Gonna go to ArcoLinux, the app Glade dev in the user, in the share in here. We do not have anything about icons yet. So icons, Control V. That's there. Alt trash, Alt T. Now go back up here. And we say we're in the header. We're to stuff. I want to have a icon in there. That icon is specifically not the stock ID, the icon name or the file name. Icon name means I take ArcoLinux and you let it to the theme find it. It can be an ArcoLinux.png or an SVG or right. You let the theme work on it. So that's actually not a bad idea. So if I choose the other theme that I have, the ArcoLinux Candy Beauty, and that's gonna be this reddish kind of logo. So it will change each time an icon theme changes, and there is of course an icon, it will get that one, which is actually a good idea. Otherwise it would be the file name. Just the steps that I took right now is go to user share, icons, that one, which is nice too, but it will never change, right? Which is maybe something you want. Maybe you don't want to change. Whatever theme, this is it. So that's that. What are the page zeros? Page zeros are general packing. Page 0 is I think this is a great tool for building your ISOs. So building comes first. And if you want a name to it, add a name to it, then it's called building. Icon name, we could have a play with it, but no, I rather like it clean and simple. So that's that. The other one, which is the next important bit, we'll have to check. Control T, AG. What I have on my mind is these two guys are building, so these two go on one page. This has all to do with Pacman, so installing in Pacman, and this has to do with scripts, Pacman as well. Pacman, and installing. So these two guys have to do with, well, this is scripting, this is also installing. trying to form some kind of idea. Okay, category 1, category 2, category 3, right? Might be not 100% suitable. But as you see, I have to think about these things here, right? We do have that one and that one, but not those two. I'll have to investigate. We did do choices, we did change things. Anyway, so page 1. Installing is maybe more important. So that's number 2 in my mind. And last but not least, with scripting you can do so much. Okay, building, installing, and scripting. Save. Now I do think that I need to make this bar differently, but we can always do that later. I hope. Now in the tiling window manager, I wouldn't, I mean, right? Right. But on a desktop, it might matter. Okay. Now the GTK fixed is this and that's all the sizes are the same. The distance is the same. And now it's up to us to create more of these elements. Time of the video. 16 minutes. I'll open up in my second screen here, Ctrl-Alt-T, AAG. So I'll just look, trying to make, well, using the same text for sure, but trying to well, get the same elements, not trying, but get the same elements. And then this is your GTK label, which I can't move. I should be able to move. GTK label, and there you go. So we can't get out of sight the element, the GTK fixed, so this is the first thing I can do. Well, inside this GTK fixed, that's there, and that's why it says 0, 0. I can't go any further. 0, 0, which is good. And then we go to the common. If you don't mind, I'd rather go to my CHDWM, because in XFC I don't see that this is active, right? I don't see it is active. Now it's not active. It's a pity. Let's try and do a little bit more, and then I'm gonna change. I really am. Next video, back on CHDWM. Create your personal ArcoLinux ISO double point. Next thing is a control and then a combo box text, more or less there. So this guy is here. Where is here? 0, 0. That guy is 0. The common, it's on. Even if you don't see it, it's on. The size of that thing, width request, can be bigger. We have long names. ArcoLinux B Plasma, right? Needs to go in there. Result, this. Okay. Basically, the idea is that can move a little bit there. Still okay. This one is at packing 2680 and that one there. Maybe we should round off things by the 10. Decimal. Next one is hold, which is a checkbox. Check, check, check. Where are you, checkbox? Check button. And we click. and we click, and we say forget about this 80, and we move you to 0. This is easy because that's the top with 0. And then we say here in the text somewhere, check button, we say here actually that's the alacrity hold option. And then we're going to take a button to build, create we called it. So a button is control, use a button, add it, click again, 80, oh yeah, 0, 80, button, and the button says button. The button should say create. Voila. So that's something we can do. Just got another idea. To facilitate the job, maybe, to make it faster, what if I created the GTK box button? GTK box, better, no button. And what if I use the button horizontal, it's like that. We have 4 elements. Text 1 through 4 elements. Yeah. Or thinking. What is in my mind is, what if I could do copy pastes? What if I could, if you take a look at this one, they're all similar. This one button, that one button, that one button, that one button. And these two are also the same. Could I copy paste something? Make it easier for designing? Or do I need to do everything like that? That's the question in my brain. So this is what we have now. Yeah, we don't see the blue thing, right? Okay. We have 3 GTK stack fixed, and inside the GTK fixed I can't really add something. So now that's there. And what you could do maybe is a Control C, Control V. So now it's in here. And a Control C and a Control V. Now it's in there. And the GTK box can be removed, won't be moved. I got this. What if I say then Control C, Control V, and Control C, Control V, stuff like that. That's what I was thinking. So we can quickly change things, create things. Because most of them are the same. It's just a different name and a different, right? So a GTK box with a label. The box can be vertical or horizontal. So that's easily done. Problem is, don't like the. Let's have a look. How it organizes itself. It designs itself. It's all collated to each other. But if I go for GTK box, baseline center spacing, yeah, spacing 10 maybe at least. And then we have this look. And I'm pretty sure I can use a start and an end. So I can say GTK label. Is it here? There is somewhere start. And the box. No, not the box, but the button. The button, no. Yeah, let's delete this one. Now I have a label and a button. I should have a combo box, Control C, inside this one at least. And the create is too much. So this one needs to go. And this one needs to go change the position. So or either there or there. That one is good, I think. And what's this little thing? I've got a button and label. The label should go at the beginning. Let's see. What did we do? We got create your personal thing and create. This one should go to the end. That should go to the beginning. So this one should go to the start button as well. Oh yeah, we've created a box in a box. That was not smart. So this one needs to go. This one, Control C, goes in here. Better. GTK box is horizontal. Better. And then what would you have? How do we have now? We have this one, that one, that one. The order is not okay. So the combo box is in order wrong. That's better. Then we still need the checkbox button. Control X. Control X I did. Control Z. Control C. First we try. Control V. So this one is one level up. Okay. And the button, we put it at the end. Wow. Whew. That's what we got. So the same ordering as before. Create your personal ISO. We've messed that up. So what did we mess up? We have a GTK box. The stack switcher. This is the previous idea. So stack 1. And then the GTK box. It's a pity that we can't say don't show, right? Like in Photoshop, say don't want to see that bit, that layer. So we can't. But this is the GTK box, which has a button, which is a very strange button. So delete, and with a label, with delete. And now we've got a box inside a box. And we can say to the box, there's just one. And then to this box, 4 items. And then we have this, which means we need to move it a little bit to see what we're doing. The box, I hope we can drag it. I hope to be able to drag that thing. Not yet. Then we try to do GTK box or this one. Yeah, better this one. To tell him to go down the y-axis. And then show us. Okay, now we'd like to have this one. These two guides we know. The combo box, we know that this is common and we should use height request 30 or something. Activate it if we see it. GTK combo box. Are we in the correct one? Doesn't show. Feels like it is. Yeah, it is. So 30. And then the create button. It's not changing. So it's something else. So the GTK box has also a width. There you go. And now we have this, which is good, but what about spaces? The GTK box has a general, has like 10 spacing. We can do this one, looks like that, or we can do off, then it looks like that, or we can say to the GTK box, baseline is center, orientation, spacing, number of items, here it's 4. So which means, that's the point, it's not nice, but I can do a Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V. If I'm in the right place, Ctrl+V, and I've got 2 boxes. And then we have a look. And I can change the line here and change the name here, and that will be easy to create. But I do like the look here. This I don't like, the look. So can we move somehow, say how it should look? The label. General. Backing. We got fill. We got expand. General. Create your personal ISO. What it does, it makes it like this. Why the white space here? Why the empty space? Is it draggable? It doesn't seem to be draggable. That's because we are inside the GTK box. So we need to tell it wrapping label width, align somehow, vertical or horizontal, some padding. Padding might do the trick, I don't know. There is something coming in between, moving a bit, but it's not really what I want. I want this to be really to the left. Packing, positioning, padding, about padding. Padding is nice, but not that nice. It's a little bit more space between these guys, but also in the beginning, so worse. And the only thing we can do is start and end. Okay. And the create should be end, that's okay. There is, however, padding here as well. But it shows more space. It's basically this one that I need to be able to put. Is the GTK box. So the GTK box is actually limiting the movement. So we got a stack and the box. So we can still move it, well, actually till it's 0. Oh, we can even go lower than that. Let's have a look. Fine is better, but this one, the stack is here, and that's position 30 and 90. So the GTK box, I'll put it also in 30, so that we stay inside, voila, exactly the way at the top. We are getting there, right? You feel we're gonna get there. And always use the button. That's no problem. Having the buttons to the very end, that's gonna be cool. That's gonna be okay. Just say end. Back to the end. And the end is your end, right? The end is your end. What do I mean by that? That's the box has a certain size. How much was it again? We were using the size of 800 by 600, and then we made the stack too big now. The stack with request 60 off, height request, this is too much, 700. Is it not used? It is used, but we don't see it. It's stuck. So why don't we see it? Oh yeah, that's the one we're not going to use. Don't care about that one. I do want to try to use this one. But of course, this happens. Why is that? Because we have not linked it to the stack. Strange, right? Okay, so that means that this GTK box that we have tried, and they're both the same, a little bit different here. I need to tell him to be, which one was the best? I don't know which one I was working on. I think this one. I want this one, that's the label, that's the combo text, that's the checkbox, that's the button. I need this one to be a little bit bigger. So in packing, no. In, yeah, no packing. With requests, no. It has to be here then. This one, this size and that size should be more or less the same. How I can do that? How can I do that? So this one, let's continue. Let's put this one, Control X, inside the GTK fixed on the second page, right? In here, Control V. So, what do we have? On the second page, I have this or that. Which one is it? That one. Okay. So that one needs to move. If I can move it, I should be able to move it because it's on a GTK fixed thing here, but okay. Packing 0, 300. And the topic was, so this is like that. That's the GTK box that we played with. Bye. So we're back to stack, to this one, or we need to decide if it's going to be this one with a GTK box, with a label and so on. And let's have a look. So this is my personal alignment exercise. This is a more default kind of thing. You have a GTK box, and what is it looking like? Okay, now we're gonna make it better. It does not need this label. It does need this one, but not there at the top. You know the drill. This is way too big. He tends to forget how big it is. So this thing, that might be somewhere else. It might be here. this thing, there he is. And then we make this like that. Now the create is a little bit too close to this one, which is the reason, I don't know what the reason is. Looks here okay, but it does not look okay on there. So that's the GTK fixed. Hola, they're different. This one looks like that and that one looks like that. Okay. Now if we feel that the window is gonna be not big enough, we should do it in the beginning. Okay, 900 by 600, because everything will change. I need to get the header bar more into the middle, if I can. Put it more in the middle. I can calculate this. Where is the middle? And then let's have a look. Okay. So if I have another GTK box, Control C, Control V, I've got it. Yep, it forgets all the necessary things like the GTK label, this one, it forgets. It even forgets all the rest. He's turning everything around. So the label is something that's we put in the beginning. No, there we go. So watch this one here, the side. Now it's not changing it anymore. Oh my god. Come on, label. Go where it's supposed to go. How about this? We're on page 2. We have removed the combo box of this guy because of numbering maybe, but I don't need it, right? The choice, where are you? AG. Second line I need to have does not require a combo box. 1, 2, two things. So this is creating, let's see, let's start making things as they should be. Stack 1, stack 2, stack 3. This is stack 1, building, can give it a name. General, give it a name, which we don't need, but it's interesting for us. Right, this is the building thing. This is gonna be the installing thing. And this is gonna be the scripting thing. Okay. So the building has this GTK label, but we definitely want to work with the GTK boxes. So, well, it's a choice and I don't know what the end result will be, and that's always the problem. So this either this one or that one, which both of them look good. I mean, I'll take the GTK box as an example. That means this one can go. And this one is actually Control C or X actually, but okay, let's keep things in there yet. Control V. Now, you forgot everything again. Number of items is 4, that's good. Look at that. put yourself in the beginning. And in size, you forgot the size. Don't do 80. So that's my building. Create your personal ArcoLinux ISO, drop down, go on, create. A little bit more of space and space, but right, later. GTK box, one thing. We can give it a name again. GTK box, just for yourself maybe. I don't think we're going to use this in the application. So ArcoLinux widget name. Sorry, wrong thing. We need to go to ID. ArcoLinux. So you see here, that's the ArcoLinux building, ArcoLinux, the GTK box for ArcoLinux. Then we do Control C, Control V, Control C. In here, Control V. Then it says ArcoLinux 1. No, this is going to be the Arch Linux box. And you forgot again all the dimensions. So you say 0. Let's do first 0. And then the Y position. Let's use 30 and have a look. And then common 80 off. We have enough space, so they're way too close to each other. So packaging, I don't know, 60. No, 60. So what do we have here? ArcoLinux, GTK label as text, create your personal Arch Linux ISO. We can change the font and all that, but I'm not gonna mess with that yet, that's later. And the create button is at the end, that's okay. And then we have the drop down we don't want. The combo text button can go here. What is this little thing? We have the building, a GTK box, a GTK box, a label, a checkbox. Don't need a checkbox, delete. We got this. Ah, yeah, we told him to have 4 elements. No, gonna be 2. And in create, you go to the end, please. Okay. Now let's see. Doesn't go to the end, but it's okay. It's working. I'd like to align them up to the end. Ask you to do the end. Do the end. So ArcoLinux GTK box, general. I can do this one, which is not gonna be, you never know, design wise, and actual user interface can sometimes be different. Number of items, yes. Spacing, yeah. Packing, that's good. Common. Basically, I want this button to be at the end. This button, I want it to be at the end. Create button, position left, blah blah blah. Packing, position 3. Padding, fill. Let's see. Same thing. Expand. Same thing. And I did already say to the end. So why don't you go to the end? Strange, right? Can I say to keep space between the label and the button? Can I add padding? Yes, but then it's also in front, and it's also in front. No. How about padding? We have this as well, that's true. Widget spacing. Nothing seems to happen. Vertical, let's try it out. Nothing seems to happen. Off and off. Margins to the right for the GTK label. Jesus. Don't tell me I need to do this, because there is also another button which I don't get yet. Is that this thing? It's not, it seems. I can't go further, so that's not it. I can make this maybe longer. No, nothing happens. GTK label. No. Making this bigger. We're stuck. We are stuck. So what you do is you unstuck yourself. Right. Let's do like 150. Oh, only there. 400. Okay. Closer. 380. More or less. 360. And then where it comes in handy if you use the 10. Everything in 10 and then decimal. Probably gonna be correct. Not sure though. Right, create, packing, just no X and Y, so not sure if it's, no, it's not gonna be exactly the same, because I see in the pixels that it's different. So this is the disadvantage of using the rows. Okay. Maybe I'll find a solution later on. I am wondering now, of course, the stack is a certain size and we've made this bigger. So this is the 30 and the 90 bit, but we've made it bigger. So the width requests should be at least 830. Yeah. And what if we did a 30 here as well? Nah, a 40. Like this. Save. So we got this a little bit off from the side, and here we have, right? But that's okay. I can say, but we'll decide probably later. And we can say that the width request is like 800. No, not this one, sorry. Control Z, Control Z. 830 is good. This one can become, what was it? 830? No, did not do that right. So GTK window, 830, yep. 600. So that's that. Let's take subtract 30 and then save, run. Do we get less? No. 700. That stays the same in size. So where is it defined then? We have a GTK fixed, where we might be saying how big it is, but I don't see it. So that's not controlling it either. So who's controlling it? I think this is off and this is off. Yep. So the GTK window is 700 and 600. And if I say never mind, use whatever you need, then it's going to be this still. So the GTK fixed, the stack, here we have the stack. So here 100, like that. It's going to be better. So what's the reasoning? What if we take this one as 780-ish? Whoa, 780, 770. Let's see. Feels better. Now this is no longer in the middle. So if we redimension things, we need to move this little guy again here. Okay. And then of course I have another thing, that's this one, packing 60. Let's give it even more breathing room. And if we move that one there, we can also move this one to a different position, to the Y position of 30. Now they're back close to each other, which is probably something. Follow. We'll see. So that's this thing. Create your personal art. Click, hold, create. Create your personal ArcoLinux ISO, create. Clean the Pacman cache. That's exactly the same thing. Oh, I've closed it. I need to know exactly what it says. Clean the Pacman cache. Clean the Pacman cache. So this one, that one is cool. Control C, Control V. Which is wrong. Control Z. We want to have that particular thing, clean the Pacman cache, has to do with installing. So I need to be inside something else, not inside building, inside installing. I have already some stuff in there, so let's have a look. In there is this. So we're going to remove this. Inside installing, we have a GTK box. By another one, by. And this is the one we build upon. Control C, go in here and Control V this. Then if it gets all the things, not good, not jolly. And now we're gonna have the Pacman cache, right? ID. Wow. Pacman cache. Let's use camel case if there are two words. Then position, not nice, 0, 0, 0, and go from there. Common, off. What do I have? I have a label, I have a button. The label should say something. Create your personal, should say clean the Pacman cache. Clean the Pacman cache, and this button says clean rather than create. And this should go at the end. Does it go to the end? It does. Does it really? Yeah, it should. So this one, how did we do that one again? So this one we did here, and in the ArcoLinux setting we told it to give a bit of margin, like a bit of margin, 370. So here we gave a right margin of 370. And now of course it's a little bit different. This is bugging me, right? This is not okay. They should align with each other, always to the end. So for whatever reason, even if I do say go to the end, they don't go to the end. Go to the end. Position 3, why does he say that? Now, all of these guys need to be the same. These guys are probably going to be the same here as well. So it changes a little bit, right? But, okay, it's the way it is. And then installing. So we got clean the Pacman cache, we got fix the keys. So we got a mistake. Yep, we've got a mistake. What I've done, no mistake. So with all these names, read behind it. So we are in the fixed, and in there we have a row or a box, and we can do another box, Control C, Control V, and not like that, and Control V. So we got another Pacman cache 1, which is gonna call them fix keys. Fix underscore capital keys. Fix keys. Then, why is he doing that, right? And then the position, like, let's do every 30, and we'll see what we get. And this goes off. And here again we got this issue that we have, this clean button. That's one. Control C, Control V. This one is not fixed keys, this one is best Arch servers. Best Arch servers. And for the rest it's packing, it's gonna be 0. Let's start with 0, 0. And we were at 60, 90, common, no one of those guys. Best Arch servers here as well. Somewhere there's text, have a look, find it. This one is best Arch servers, all capital, like that. And in the clean, doesn't say clean, of course, it says apply best servers. Apply best servers. And in this one doesn't say clean either, it says fix keys. Just fix. Okay, fix. And then we have this. We build, we install, we clean, we fix, we apply. So either we keep it at the bottom and it just goes zoom, or we investigate again. So the button should go to the end, and it does. And for some reason it does not. And we found a solution that if we do this, we go to common, we go to write, 500 we're there, 400 we're there, 380 we're there, 370 we're exactly there. Okay, and then this one, let's try with 370, not 3700, 370. And then we try with 390 immediately. 410, too much. 410, 420-ish. So now we're getting at 418 and stuff like that. And there is a little bit of difference needed between that one and that one. Is position 0 and this one is position 30. Feels like it's colliding or not. They're close to each other, true. So maybe we skip 10 and take 40. Then we skip 10 We skip 10, that's 40, and 10, 50, 60, 70, 80, 80. Okay, not looking too bad. Unless you can drag this and maybe things change. So that's something we can test immediately. If you say to the system you're resizable, I think it was resizable, one of those. I should get rid of this thing. So this stays the same. Okay, so you can resize anything you like, but it just stays the way it is. Same here. Sure, okay. So let's now not be resizable then. Okay, and we click and we click, and there it is. So we got that. Got that covered. What else shall we do? So Pacman cache check, fixed key check. Then I went to this one. Install ArcoLinux keys and mirror list is actually also Pacman. These two are actually Pacman. Not sure where I want to put provide probe link, because I have two things: building, installing, and scripting. Now a probe link is very important for us, so maybe I'll put it on the building. If something goes wrong with building, we can ask you, okay, give us a probe link and see what you get. On the other hand, fixing things, installing things, we need to know the probe link, and then scripting, it's even less interesting because the get ArcoLinux Nemesis scripts go in there, and the scripting is here. No, that's not it. You know what, I'll put it in scripting, otherwise scripting has just this one. And we'll do the probe link there. This one we've done. So these two guys are up. And then so installing is this one. And then we continue with install ArcoLinux keys and mirror list. Install. Let's start with a copy paste. Okay. Control C, Control V. All things considered, it's quite broken. 90, 110, something like that. Common, off. Now this box needs 1, 2, 3 elements. This box needs 3 elements, so that's that. In the beginning, we've got a GTK label. So the label is at the beginning, and this box needs to be filled with just a button. So why not use, can we do that? Control C and then click this. No. Now we're just gonna go for button, GTK button in there. So now we have an install and remove thing. Oh, install and remove thing. This is install. That one is remove. And this text should be install ArcoLinux keys, all capital keys, and mirror list. Ooh. Install ArcoLinux keys and mirror list. Column. Now this is quite a long text, but we still need more space. So I'll just use the button for now. Be patient. And we see immediately that we should do something about the spacing. So this one, 110, so 10 in between, 120. Install, remove. And the other one is cached, so I can do a copy paste. Yes, I can. This name, we forgot to change that name, so that's actually called ArcoLinux keys and mirrors. Okay. Okay, so that's the Pacman cache, the fixed keys, the best Arch servers, ArcoLinux key mirrors, Control C, go up, Control V, and then we got, of course, a different name. Let's just call it Pacman _conf. All the settings are wrong, 0. I think we're 110 or something, so 120, 130, 140. Let's go for 140. Common, off you go. Text in here is a GTK label that should say, where are you label? Here. Reset your etc pacman.conf. Double point, colon. For us, we call it double point in Dutch. A colon. Okay, install, remove. This needs to be bigger. What was the size from this guy? This guy got 289, so it's going to be something like that. 289, and a little bit more. And a little bit less. And then where should we move it? We should move it on the 50, on the 60, on the 50. Nope, that's not 50. On the 50, nope. 163, on the 60. I'm still happy with it. That's a good sign. So, what else? Well, the installing bit is done. The scripting bit is not. And the scripting bit, what did we now do? We did this one, that one, that one. The scripting, that's one we need to do. The fixed keys were done. And the provide. So that one and that one. This one we did. And here installing. We forgot the installing. So one more in here before we can go to the other one. So we start again with a GTK box. Control C. Yeah, sure. We start with that. And then we go to installing. Control V. We change the name. This is about packages. Installation. Maybe I'll change these IDs later on, but for us it's interesting to see these lines. But for coding, right, we'll see. Now we're designing. 0, I think 140, 150, somewhere there. 160 already, 180 then. Even more. 200. Maybe even 210. We'll see. We'll see. Common. Get away. This bigger. Not that one, but this one bigger. And in the 280-ish. But we have something to add. First of all, I have 4 elements in there. So my GTK box has 4 elements. Check. Then it has a label that's now here. And the label says install packages from file. Okay. Then it has something to what I think is a GTK entry. I should check it again in the code. So doing that right now. If we open up code, then the GUI has an control find entry. Control F, no, not there, here, Control F, entry. So it's a GTK entry and a button that I need. I need a GTK entry in here and have a place here that's empty. But install should be something else by first of all, but a different place. There you go. So my GTK entry should go here. Let's see, was it a control element that I put here? Why is this label so long? Because I told it to be so long. No, that was not good. It needs to go back to 0. We'll see. The install button is actually not an install button. Well, it doesn't say install. In our case, it says dot. Oh, dot. Dot, dot, dot. And in the end, it says install. So not remove, but install. And this one needs to be bigger. Let's see. Okay, so if we make this one bigger, everything moves up. And that's a good idea because it's a long path and I don't see a column there. Let's do that first. This one needs to be bigger. So we're going to say to the common that the width request is a bit bigger. I would assume at some point in time, wait for it, that it becomes bigger. And it's not. For some reason. Can I make it manually bigger? No dragging, shift, 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 nothing happening, no cursor changes. So my entry is here. Yeah, I can click it, that's nice. But now I want to make this bigger. Does it show here? Not really. So how do we solve that? This looks all good, but I want the GTK entry to be bigger. Fill. What is fill? Nothing happens. Put it back. Install is end. Okay. Position 3. Position 2, position 0. There is position 1. How many buttons? We have 4 things. One, two, three, 4, yeah. That's how I like it, but this one needs to be bigger. How can I make this one bigger? That's now the question. The entry, general, maximum width in characters, maybe. Icons, completion, purpose, freehand, maximum length, no. Width, that's the entry itself. Alignment, width in characters, let's see. Is that how it is supposed to look? That's nice. So I can have all my text, and when I click this, I need to program something behind it. But I do believe that the distances between these guys are different. So that means that this one, that one, has the packing 120, and then 160, that's 40 extra. And then this one, 210. 10. So 40 more is 200. So now they're equally spaced. It's coming all together in the words of 18. What else? So that one is this one. Install. Reset pacman.conf. Ooh, cached and from local file. Okay. You got to check yourself. Cached. Cached from local file. And how is that looking now? Still okay. The install remove, apply best servers, yeah. Clean the pacman cache twice, that's nice. Clean the pacman cache, and then we have get fix the keys. So fix the keys is wrong. Fix the keys. The text in here, the label says clean the pacman cache. So it was fix the keys or something. Well, let's compare. Fix keys. Neither. Fix keys. Let's do a save. Installing. Ooh, what happened here? There must be a setting that I've changed and we'll have to investigate. Why is it not aligned here? So 0 it is. Backing. Not that one. That one. Position, yeah, that's good. Label. Common. With request. Forget about the with request. And then right. Move it there. Perfect. Save. Fix keys, fix. Alright, again, next to each other. We don't have a logo at the top, doesn't matter, but we have enough advertising all over here, there, all ArcoLinux, so you just decide, or otherwise you can put it here or whatever. It's just an image, don't need it. Scripting. Let's put something already in there, just a few. So if we go in here, the building of ArcoLinux has a combo box text, and in here in the combo box text we can type. I have to type a lot of them. There should be small letters because I use that text and later on again. So just the two of them, ArcoLinux T, ArcoLinux D, those two, which results in something visual, I hope, unless I did something wrong. Where am I typing this? Oh, how can we clear this thing? Delete? Yep, delete. So general, type here. It looks very similar, you must agree, but in the wrong place. Wow. If we run this, we can choose what we'll build. And ArcoLinux is ArcoLinux, no choice. It's the one. With either hold or not. Installing. Let's move back again. No, that's mine. I've closed it. AG. So this time still pretty much coding. Don't want to have an image anymore. I have this. That's nice. It moves about. It's animation. These two are covered. Clean the Pacman cache is there. Get the ArcoLinux Nemesis scripts I should do. Fix keys is fix. Provide probe link I should do. Best arch servers apply best servers. Install ArcoLinux keys and mirror list with a colon. Install remove. Reset pacman.conf cached from local file. And install package from file colon. And we got that. Okay. So you go to the other screen. Let's design number 3. So building, installing, and scripting. GTK image, beautiful little thing. Bye. Then we go for which one? Which one do I need? I need to make that one and that one. So just 2 elements. So I just copy paste something that has 2 elements. So the fix key is something like that. Control C, scripting, Control V. So fix key it is. No, it's not called fix keys. It's called, okay, I stopped, closed again my AEG. There we go. Keep it open now. And type in the correct password, please. Like that. Get the ArcoLinux Nemesis scripts. That's the longest one. Get the ArcoLinux Nemesis. So the Nemesis scripts. Nemesis, right? In here we have the GTK label, which is the long text which says get the ArcoLinux Nemesis scripts, and then you type that. In packing you say, watch out Eric, in Nemesis you say let's start with 0. And in common you say let's start without height request. And then the button doesn't say fix, the button says install them. And then you have this button, the GTK label, needs to move to a certain place. Right. 700, nope. 500, nope, it's too big. 400, okay, let's start with 400. Okay. How does that look? Scripting, install them, click, it's installing. And then provides probe link. We're gonna just copy paste this one, Nemesis, Control C, in here, Control V. Nemesis is not the name anymore, go up here. So this is gonna be the probe. Here you've got a lot of things, loader. And then 40-ish. And then commons, that one, no, that one. And then the space between the labels. Off we go, but maybe we better go and have a look at that one, which is 400, so we can go to this one and type 400. Now we're close, as in super close. Wow, save. So not install them, but get probe link. Get probe link, provide probe link, get probe link, capital G. Okay, save. We've got this as a result. So I don't know if we can align them all together so that this button is the same as that button and so on, but we can't because this is, well, big. And then we better align everything back to that one. So it's actually the second one, scripting, the second one has a number. No, it hasn't. Not that one, but this one has. Everything to align to 370. So let's try it with this one. And go back. This, that, and that, and that. What if I type 370 here? And what if I type here also 370? And then save. That's one important thing. So that's where the button is. Click. It feels like it's in the same place. The rest can change whatever it wants. But this one and that one are now aligned, but not that one. And if I say this one to be 370, it has two buttons. That's a lot of text here. It's gonna change. So what if I take a look at installing? I take that label, look at that label as 370. That one, 342. Probably can do a 350 there, and it's still fixed. It's still in there, still working just. 342 maybe. Better keep 342. It's an odd number. It is an odd number. Why not 340 then? And this one, I need to change it somewhere else, not there. Let's see. This is 289. We're gonna mess it up. 370. We're gonna mess it up. Doesn't really bother me, but you see it's not that simple to align everything. So the installing here is at a certain line. Now it's a little bit more. I don't like the 42 thingy. It's just too. It's not okay. So we got 370 here. That one is 482. That one is 418, and that one is 289, and this one is 340. We're gonna mess it up, right? I got the feeling that we're gonna mess it up. So save. Let's keep this, and let's get cracking with code. Much more fun. Probably. So this is gonna be the look for now. No, it's not. Get the ArcoLinux Nemesis scripts. Scripting. Nemesis. Right, probe. Label. Guys gonna no. Provide sorry. Provide and then probe link. I have the habit of saving everything all the time because I know sometimes it really doesn't get. I'm probably doing something wrong with experimenting with all kind of containers, and then just crashes. So Control S is in my fingers now. So do you need to change this? We need to go to GTK label to common. 370 is no longer the number. We could try 410 and do the same here. Go a little bit to the side. Might be more in line, not really. More in line with that one. As in almost the same, I think. But then it's not in line with that one. But hey, you need some... Ooh, we can make this smaller. So this can move. If we make this one smaller, there's a lot of empty text there. But although, what is the longest name that we have? What is the longest name that we have? We have ArcoLinux Plasma, ArcoLinux Deeping, Head-Up-Sleuth WM, Qtile. Jesus. What is the longest name that we have? Wonderland. Cinnamon also. Q's 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Awesome. Enlightenment. But that's one we can't build, so it doesn't count. And then I think it's one of those. Head-Up-Sleuth WM or Wonderland. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, this is the longest one. So this is ArcoLinux Head-Up-Sleuth WM. And then we go to Head-Up-Sleuth WM. ArcoLinux. What did we call him? Okay, it's like that. ArcoLinux, and then why didn't I go check in my drop down? Because we call it Head-Up-Sleuth WM. I made a typo, I see. So Head-Up-Sleuth WM will not build. And then awesome. Yeah, Head-Up-Sleuth WM is the longest. Okay. Why are you gone again? What is he doing? ArcoLinux Head-Up-Sleuth WM. Let's see how it looks. That's the longest thing that we have, so we still have room to make this a little bit smaller. That means that the combo text box, or that one, no, the combo text box, we've told him somewhere specific to have a certain size in letters or something. No? Where did we do that? Not here. We're at the combo box text. Okay. Fill, start, common, custom, with request. Is that it? Oh yeah, it's just a with request. Okay. As a with request, this looks good. I'm gonna make 240. And then we have the other one. We're gonna say a little bit less. And then we're gonna save. That's one thing. And then check. So these guys are aligned, and this one is then a little bit bigger. That's okay. More text. All right, we have to stop at some point in time. I have not looked at the time. How long does it take to build something like this? 1 hour, 39 minutes it takes to build an interface like this. And we have not done a lot of things yet. We have not told the system how they are called, how they are addressed. So this is the smallest look. We have a header with an image in there and a title. The switcher to change things from A to B to C, and all the stacks, 3 stacks, 3 pages. What we haven't done is told him the things that we need to be sending code. If clicked on the button, we need to send signals back. If clicked, we need to do, we'll change some, add some names there. So I guess that's next. It is. All right.